It is still summer here in the Midwest, and I am enjoying the slowdown that we have had in our summer routines. I am front-loading my day and getting some tasks done and enjoying a rainy day of homemaking in the summer. The routines of the morning are really what get me through the day. I love my quiet time in the morning where I get out and go for a walk by myself, where I spend time in God's Word and get outside to just meander through the gardens and drink my first cup of coffee. Then the rhythms really get going. We get bread making happening for breakfast. Kiddos and the husband and I all eat breakfast together, and we make sure to do that because that is important to sit down as a family and eat together. On this particular day, I did not get in my Bible reading right away, but that is totally okay. Us mamas are busy and life can still happen with reading the Bible while the kiddos play around you. Then some homemaking happens. Even with a baby on the hip, you can do simple tasks, taking the towels off the hook so you can go put them in the washing machine. My baby is 1 now. I can't believe it. And he definitely likes to vie for mom's attention. It has been such a hot summer and it's finally cooled down a little bit, but the pool needed some good deep clean. It gets grimy on the bottom. These blow up pools are ones I have for about 1 summer, and then they get a hole in it or the air somehow leaks out. The dog scratches it. Who knows why? But it definitely needed a good spraying down on the inside, a good wipe out. And I'm doing that right away in the morning as it's supposed to be another hot day. And in the morning, it can still get up to 80 degrees, 90 degrees by 11 o'clock. And the kiddos enjoy dipping their feet in the pool, getting in the pool, even in the morning hours. So taking care of this task, because you know what? The sooner I get that done, the sooner they can enjoy some outside time. And I've been loving this summer outside in our little backyard oasis. We have the swing set, a new sandbox, our little blow-up pool. We were gifted a little splash pad. It's just a fun little backyard that we can spend hours and hours in, have friends over, and just hang out as a family to enjoy. Sure, the grass is weeds, technically, and that doesn't bother me at all. I just enjoy the things that we have, the beauty of the flowers, and the time that we can be outside just in God's creation. Checking the forecast, and there was definitely chances of rain in the afternoon, so I made sure to go pick my sweet corn early. And I do have to share, unfortunately, we had some wind that funneled through, and it was actually a couple days after I filmed this video that my corn was flattened to the ground. I still can pick it, thankfully, but it's not beautiful and tall, and it's not going to be able to be used as well for decorating in the fall months. But you know what? I can still get the produce. I was able to enjoy most of the sweet corn off of there, and it's just been such a blessing to go out and pick that fresh produce from my own garden. Of course, my little boy had to help me as well, because why not? Because he loves his sweet corn. He wants to see where it comes from and help me pick it as well. No? Mom, hold it. The flower gardens are ever changing, and the black-eyed Susans are really full this year as I kind of purged some other flowers around it just because I love that yellow and vibrant color. And then the bees are just all over the place, which I love to see. It is time to create a beautiful arrangement. This always brings me so much joy, as there is so much fun in that little bit of creativity that I can bring into the home. The kids are playing, doing their thing, and I can just stand there, converse with them, create a beautiful arrangement with my cut flowers that I have around me. And I think that's something so lovely about homemaking, that you can be creative in so many different ways. Yes, flowers are a simple way, but there's so many different ways to be creative in the home, through cooking, through different gardening, through making DIYs, through making your decor. There is just so much that can be done in the home as a homemaker to have that creative outlet. And I think God has told us those are things that we should do in homemaking, is be creative, because He was creative in making us. My oldest wanted to make some banana cookies, which are over on my blog, daviekillian.com, and she did it all by herself. So I let her just have at it and make these cookies. Sometimes the home gets pushed to the wayside when it is time for the summer months and being outside more. And my curtains were so grimy from little hands touching them, and the walls around this door that we go in and out probably 30 to 40 times a day. And yes, flies get in often. There's wonderful fly strips in our home, and we just live in it, and it's a lived-in home. But the curtains needed to be washed, so that's what I was doing, and just wiping down some of the cobwebs and dust that get on different things in the home, because like I said, it's not always my number one priority in the home right now. It's more of the outside things that needed tending to. But since it was getting a little misty out already, I decided to also take care of tending to my couch and washing a pillowcase that had gotten something on it, and just taking care of keeping up with this couch. So we did a little refresh of our living room and purchased this couch off of Wayfair, and it is a lovely couch. I love the color. It's a lot more firm. Our other one was so loved that you really couldn't get out of it. So this one is a nice quality couch. It just shows the pilling quite a bit, and I wonder if it's from my blanket that I have on it. I love the blanket, the fisherman throw that I got from Quince, which I'll put that in the description box as well. It is a beautiful and heavy duty blanket, probably better used for winter months, but I had used it to cover my couch. But I'm using my little electric pillar to get the pills off of the couch, and then rotating the cushions, because we sit in certain areas of our furniture often and we don't recognize that sometimes. So the backs get less fluffed, I suppose you would say, and so it's time to rearrange them, and I do appreciate that I can do that. So kids are using that fun little machine, and I rearranged the cushions, and then after laundering the pillowcase, I get the couch reset. Nice to have a lovely fresh couch to sit on for a while longer, and I know it doesn't last that long. The pillows that I place correctly and nicely will get strewn about, but that is part of living in a lived-in and loved home. A rainy day calls for a little more crafting inside. We are actually making little pictures and cards and sending papers to some missionary friends that we have, so they have some fun things to do where they are at. So during nap time, I decided to make a zucchini chocolate cake, because zucchini is very prevalent in the gardens right now, and I needed to use up some shredded zucchini I had in my fridge. So I'm making this cake recipe that is over on my blog, daviekillian.com. I did use some freshly milled einkorn flour as well in this recipe that you're seeing, and some all-purpose flour. Over on the blog, it is just all-purpose flour on there. And I actually substituted some coconut sugar instead of the cane sugar, because I had that on hand and readily available. Again, that's kind of the creative outlet that we can have, and it's so sweet to be able to have that as homemakers and mamas, to just experiment and test things out in the kitchen, in organization, and honestly, even training and raising our children. We can trial and error because we all make mistakes, because we are human, and so things can be challenging and we give it another shot, or things didn't taste right, so you tweak it a little bit. So that is part of what I love about cooking, is it is truly up to the chef to figure that out and find what is delicious and yummy for the family. As homemakers too, we can tend to make mistakes. To be honest, this cake did not turn out how I was expecting it to, because for some reason, even following my own simple recipe, I forgot to add the milk. So it was a little dry. The kids didn't mind it too much, and I ate a little bit of it as well. But when you forget a key ingredient to make it more moist, it sure is not as good. We put some extra frosting on it. We let them have it in some milk, and they enjoyed it a bit more. But again, we all make mistakes, and you know what? I'm so grateful I have a gracious family who still truly enjoys the foods we make, even with having some mistakes. All right, that sweet corn, it's time to be husked. The rain had stopped for the evening for a little while, so my oldest again is helping me out. She's my good helper when it comes to sweet corn. She could husk sweet corn all day because she loves it so much. It's a good challenge for her, I think. So the curtains now have been laundered, and it's time to get them back up because this is a bit of our privacy of our back door, and I enjoy having those up for the evening hours. I love all the light that this area lets in during the day, but at night it's good to put that up to have a little bit more cozy home and privacy. So once those are up, I am making my daily latte, and it's just something that I enjoy, and as you all know, I drink one, like I said, every day. And another thing you can be creative with, learning some latte art. Never done that yet, but that's all right. Someday I will. Uh-oh. Here's to some more experimenting in the kitchen. I've been making some homemade pesto with the abundance of basil I have in the garden, and I thought, why not put some pesto on top of my chicken thighs and see how that turns out. The flavor was wonderful, but I needed to have more oil in it or something to have it kind of marinate in it. Instead, it just kind of browned up and got clumpy, but it was still really good to dip the chicken into that pesto. It was a very fresh summer meal with that chicken pesto, some sweet corn, and some zucchini. It's always fun listening to a little bit of classical music, hearing the kids play in the background with my husband, because I just love having my husband home for the evening. It's such a joy when he gets home. The kids love it, I love it, and it's just something that is such a blessing to have him eat and be with us for the evening. There is our lovely and delicious meal, and there's the cake. It looks great and delicious. It tasted good, again, just a little dry. And then a final clean of the kitchen to put it to rest for the evening. With all the corn that I've been boiling and canning of beets and beans, I definitely needed to do a good wipe down of this area, the stove, the cupboards, and the microwave, as it gets splattered with water and grease and whatever else gets up there. Dust collects, cobwebs collect. So a good kitchen cleanup is a weekly occurrence. And I have shared my weekly cleaning routines with you before, but I do share that over my blog as well, and you can find them in my plethora of videos that I have shared over here on YouTube with you all. I truly enjoy creating content, filming, editing, just making hopefully encouraging videos for all of you, and I've done it for quite some time. And no, I am not a huge influencer, but I hope in my videos that I can glorify the Lord in what I do, encourage you mamas and homemakers in the simple ways of living, in the slow days that we have at home, even in the busyness and sometimes the chaos of life with having littles and as my children age and progress. But I just truly hope this encourages you and that you are blessed. I would love to have you join my community here on YouTube, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more encouragement through my channel.